Hello and welcome everyone to Corlew's Tiebreaker. This is where I get crafty, and this one is kind of personal to me because it's a project that is going to really take effect when I move out into my own apartment, which the plan is for next year. Fingers crossed that I can stick to that. So the craft that I'm going to do for this video, as you see right here, we have a blank sign here. What I'm going to do is lay down some primer, just do a coat on the front, coat on the back, and then I'm going to spray paint some navy blue spray paint on there. And then once that process is done and it's all dry and ready to go, I'm going to paint using a stencil and paintbrush, obviously. I'm going to paint in on this sign that will go in my future apartment. It's going to say, make yourself at home and get comfy. Because home sweet home and welcome are just too generic. And I saw this at work a number of weeks ago, and I just kind of decided, you know, why not paint my own phrase onto the sign that's going to go in my future apartment. So that's today's video. So here in a moment I'm getting ready to start the process of laying down the primer for the sign. Like I said, I'm going to do primer on the front, let it dry and everything. Then I'm going to do some primer on the back, let it dry, and then once it's all dried and ready to go, lay down the spray paint. Then once it's all dry and ready to go, paint my phrase onto the sign. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so a little progress report. Just finished putting down the primer on the front of the sign. Now I just need to let the primer dry before I can flip over to the other side and do a coat of primer on that side. Otherwise, so far, looking pretty good, and hopefully the sign turns out great in the end. Alright, so wanted to check in with another progress report. A little over 2 hours ago, went ahead and put a coat of primer on the back. And here before too long, probably in the next, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes or so, I'm going to flip it back over to the front side of the sign and put that initial coat of spray paint on. So yeah, here we go. All right, so another status update here. I've got the front of the sign painted with some spray paint. Now it's just I'm ready to do the back side. So without further ado, let's get rolling. All right, so got the paint down on the back side. Now just gonna let it dry, and based on my work schedule, at least for painting the phrase onto the sign, it's probably gonna take me quite a while, so I'll just do it on my next weekday off coming up this Tuesday. So until then, just time to let the paint dry, and then we'll go on to the next phase in a couple days. Alright guys, it is the moment you have all been waiting for. The grand reveal of the sign that I'm going to put up in my future apartment. Yeah, it's definitely a Tyler Corlew original. I hope you guys like it, and hopefully you guys are able to come see it in my future apartment one day. So the plan is to move out next year, and this will be in my living room. So thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless.